Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Previews and Vlogs. So, if you guys have been here before, I appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends. If you guys have not been here before, my channel is all about sneakers, cars, and tech stuff. Today we're going to talk about a combination of cars and tech stuff. 24 hours ago, Elon Musk introduced the Model Y to the world. Now, the Model Y is a new addition to the Tesla car line, starting with the Model S, the Model X, which is the SUV, the Model 3, which is the smaller sedan, and now the Model Y, which is pretty much a cross between the Model 3 and the Model X. Kind of like they had a baby, and that's what we have now is the Model Y. So I'm going to show you guys a quick video if you guys have not seen it, the introduction of the Model Y, and then we'll talk a little bit about it and where Tesla's headed in the future. So stay tuned, don't go away.
Extended history lesson. What about the actual reason you came? Okay. There's a missing car. It starts with a Y, ends with a Y, and that's Y in the middle. Bring out the Model Y. Okay. All right. The Model Y. Yeah. So, like the 3, it will be extremely safe. So that you may know the Model 3 has the lowest probability of injury of any car ever tested by the U.S. government. The Model Y, we expect, will have a similar result. 5 stars in every category. With the battery pack low in the floor, it's going to have a very low center of gravity. So this will, it has the functionality of an SUV, but it will ride like a sports car. So this thing will be really tight in corners, and we expect it will be the safest mid-sized SUV in the world by far. And at Tesla, we actually always design with safety as the #1 goal. It's like people think, okay, performance, sure, but safety first. This is actually by far the most important thing. But it's also going to have incredible performance. So we expect to have a 3.5 seconds 0 to 60. Yeah, it's good. And very low center of gravity, so great handling. It's testing out at a 0.23 drag coefficient, which is extremely good for an SUV. And in terms of range, 300 miles. Yeah. So we expect to have an EPA range of, an actual true usable range of 300 miles. So, yeah. Yeah. From an interior standpoint, it has a panoramic glass roof. And by the way, after I'm done here, you guys will be able to come up and check out the car. So it's like, so it's going to have a panoramic glass roof. It really feels like, just like the Model 3, if you're in the car, it just feels like you can see the sky. Seat 7, 66 cubic feet. Obviously autopilot and all that. As I've said publicly, we expect to be feature complete with self-driving sometime later this year. And then as we prove out the safety with billions of miles and kilometers, we will, from our standpoint, feel it's like safe enough to not pay attention and then get the regulatory approval sometime thereafter. But the cool thing is feature complete. Like it'll be able to do basically anything by the end of this year, just with software upgrades, which is pretty cool. So the basically long range one we expect to be about $47,000, and then sometime in 2021 we'll have the sort of standard version, which will have a $39,000 price point. So yeah. No, the 7 seats are optional. Yeah. Do you mean the lift gate? Yes. Okay. I mean, you never know. We might do better than this, but so it should be at least as good. So, so I think it's going to be really compelling. I'm confident that it'll be of any mid-size SUV, it'll be the one you want. Yeah, I think it'll probably sell. I think we'll probably do more Model Ys than S, X, and 3 combined, most likely. Yeah. So, so there you have the sexy presentation. So, all right. Thank you all for coming. Those of you who are here and those of you who are watching, thank you very much for your support over the years. It's been, a hell of a ride, and I love you too. I love you too. We are bringing sexy back quite literally. All right, thank you.
All right, guys, so there you have it. There is the introduction of the Tesla Model Y. Very sharp looking car. Again, it's like your crossover small SUV compared to, like, I would say maybe the Nissan Kicks they have out now, or even the Nissan Rogue Sport. Smaller cars, like something like in that category. So right now you could actually go in their website and pre-order these cars. Again, you guys saw pretty much what they get. 300-mile range. You get them in all the same colors, the deep blue, the white, and also the multi-red. And of course, you get the rim selections, the 19-inch sport wheels or the 18-inch sport wheels, whichever way you want to go with those cars. You get the interior in white or in black. So if you go on the website, you could actually pre-order this vehicle right now for 2020 when the car comes out. And as you guys can see here, these spec sheets are actually awesome. The performance model gets you 3.5 seconds 0 to 60. It gets you the 20-inch wheels, 280 miles to the charge. The long range gets you 300 miles to the charge. A little bit slower, 0 to 60 for 5.5. And of course, if you want the standard range, which is all the way at the end here, 5.9 seconds 0 to 60. That one gets you 230 miles to the charge on that one. Again, everything else is pretty much the same, other than on the long range all-wheel drive, you'll get the all-wheel drive, of course, with dual motors, or you could have the performance version that has the dual all-wheel drive motors, which again, that's going to be your top of the line, probably topping off about $60,000 to $65,000 of that range. But doesn't matter what you need this car for. This car is going to get what you want. If you want speed. If you want performance, speed, you go with the top of the line performance. If you just want commuting back and forth to work, grocery store, things like that, you go with your standard version, which gets you the 230 miles. And that one probably going to start off in the $40,000 to $45,000 range. So now again, in terms of what Tesla is doing, not just with this Model Y, but what's coming up. Like I said, they've started off with the Model S. Of course, before they had a Roadster a few years back, before even the Model S, and that's how they started. It was made off of a Lotus, of course. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll put a picture up on it right here. But when they came up with the Model S, then the Model X, of course the Model 3, which is very attainable for everybody now, and now the Model Y. And that's how you get the name of, or they pretty much came up with that sexy. The Model S, X, Y, and 3 make up that name. Now, of course, we got in 2020, 2021, we got the new Roadster coming out. That is an insane car. That car is supposed to get you, it's supposed to get you from 0 to 60 in 1.8 or 1.9 seconds. That's insane. With a 300 mile to charge range. On top of that, they got the semi trucks coming out soon. I mean, these semi trucks look amazing. I like the way they look. Some people don't like the way they look, but they're supposed to get you a 500 mile to charge before you have to charge this thing. I'm not sure what the carrying capacity is on these things, or the towing capacity, however you want to call it, but I'm pretty sure if it's a semi truck, it's gonna be built for that. As well as you have a pickup on the line. Now, the pickup, there's a few renderings. Not sure which one of these two pickups you're seeing here is going to be coming out. I think one's already built, but these are supposed to be giving the Ford F-150 a run for their money. And being as they are a pretty much electric vehicle, they probably will, again, depending on the load carrying capabilities of these vehicles. Now, of course, basically, since Tesla has been making cars that are very powerful performance-wise, I wouldn't see why these wouldn't be a powerful car. Now, on top of that, they're not just in the car market; they're also in the housing market. They got solar panels. I wish I would have known they had those before and they probably did before. I just didn't do my research before I got mine. They got the solar roof as well coming out. The solar roof basically would pretty much, they look like small shingles, and they're all over your roof. That's supposed to be amazing. And that solar or that Tesla battery, which is for your house, which you hook it up to certain rooms of the house. If your power goes out, you don't lose power in those rooms that you have that hooked up. I kind of went on a big rant there about the house and what they're doing and with everything else. But I just had to let you guys know which way Tesla is headed. It's just not doing anything about just cars. They're doing everything else. I got solar panels in my house. A lot of big companies have them. The White House has solar panels and everything else like that. So I mean, the world is changing. Technology is advancing, and you can see it in the cars and what Tesla's doing. Audi's also coming out with a new all electric car coming out in 2020, I believe, or 2019, possibly this year. So let me know, guys, what you guys think about the whole electric car thing, about the whole solar panel. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I'm very tired. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's actually more than 24 hours since Tesla unveiled the car. So I'll see you guys next time. And again, if you did not subscribe to the channel yet, please do so. If you did, thanks for your support. I'll see you guys next time.